Hello friends and welcome to another Pauper League. Today we're going to be playing Temur Cascade. This is a deck that is going to be looking very similar to some of the Ponza lists that I have been running previously. The main difference is we're looking to cast Mulldrifter with our light splash of blue. So we've got a basic island we can fetch up with Ash Barrens. We've got a Rimewood Falls. We're running the snow duels so that we can put Utopia Sprawl onto them. If we wanted to run Acid Moss, that would also be another good reason to be running the Snowlands. But for this version, I've taken all the land destruction out, and I'm really focused on putting out some big bruisers, getting some card advantage going, and taking over the game that way. The sideboard is the same sideboard I was running previously with Gruul Ponza. There's a few choices you can make here differently if you chose to, since we are adding blue, but I feel like this is a good place to start. Not a fan of this hand. I think we're going to mulligan this. Let me also just adjust this here so that... right there. Okay. Mulligan. Yeah, we'll keep this one. Hey, Shauna. Oh, you mean heart-shaped box? Yeah, it's all falling apart. All right. Probably get rid of either an Arbor Elf here. Kind of, like want to focus on getting some big mana so we can make our big plays. Get rid of Mulldrifter. Don't have the mana to cast it. Hey, Blind. Hey, Metamon. Salus, hello. Another Arbor Elf. Perfect. Sarcasm. Nope, none of the new Pauper fetches. Metamon, me too. Cascade is the best. Alright, please no Kark Clan Shaman. Two, three, four, five, six. Oh, you're playing Cascade in Modern? Which version? Are you playing Rhinos, Living End? Alright, well, no Kark Clan Shaman, but we don't really have anything. So I'm going to play Highland Forest, and then we can Ash Barrens go get an island. And turn 4, we can go for Altisaur. As long as we keep all of our Arbor Elves. Or if we draw some ramp, like the Aura, Living End, or Utopia Sprawl. Either one of those would be nice. But again, main thing, we have to hope they don't have Kark Clan. Turn 4 Altisaur is the dream. Also like to party on turn 3, that's pretty cool. No, they got Galv Blast. So that's going to take us off the dino here. Maybe we'll draw boarding party. Okay, Owlbear, that's something we can do. No blocks. Altisaur, here we go. Boarding party, come on. Ah, wild growth, why? That'll make it easier to cast this Altisaur. Yeah, I'm gonna block. Okay, so they have some sort of sacrifice effect for the Mirror Enforcer, maybe a Deadly Dispute. Okay. Down to 6 here. They've used 2 Galv Blasts, but we are in trouble deep. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, like that. Cascade into Boarding Party. Cascade into Mulldrifter. Sweet. That is the dream. Of course, drawing 2 lands there, not ideal. Would have been nice if we, had some more spells to cascade into, but we also have a pretty big board at this point. Let's get some attacks in. Try to pressure the opponent. Of course, they have 6 cards in hand here, so we could just be dead. All right, go to blocks. Block here. No, not that one. This one. Yeah, Ace Cold. Temur is specifically for Mulldrifter. That's it. But, Mulldrifter is one of the best creatures in Pauper, and we're able to splash fairly easily since we have access to Jewel Thief. Oh, they used Reckoner's Bargain. Yeah, that's a good card. Gain 7 life. Galv Blast in the boarding party? Well, I mean, that's a Galv Blast that didn't go to our face. That's decent. And they scoop! Nice! Okay. Let's see here. Make the size of the cards a little bit smaller. We're going to bring in Ancient Grudge. I think the lightning bolts are kind of poor, actually, in this matchup. So maybe we'll just take out the lightning bolts and add an Nylea's Disciple. Scoop with 6 cards in hand is pretty cool. Yep. Scoop 2 coop. Scoop 2 coop. I don't know how to do chants. I'll have to look that up. I'll Google how to chant after the stream is over. Because I've seen it a lot on Aspiring Spike's stream. Zero interaction versus go big strategy. I am the go big strategy. Yeah, keep this. Oh, yeah, they are a bit of a problem. That's true. We have red. I think I'm going to put blue for the Utopia Sprawl, especially since we have the Mulldrifter in hand. Oh, that's unfortunate. Super unfortunate. Well, turn 3, pair of 4/4s. They have 10 power on the battlefield. That's pretty strong. Okay. Unfortunately, wild growth, this is the only way you can get them. I guess if you foil them, I think it has a black border. Oh my god. I just cannot find any other lands. Alright, Utopia Sprawl here. Let's go green. So that's 5 mana. Mulldrifter. And no lands again. Do we attack with the Jewel Thief? They could double block with the Frogmites, and that would be bad. I guess we just have to pass. I think we're just dead. Now, fortunately, they only have one card. But this is probably a Deadly Dispute, the Ichor Wellspring, redraw everything. Yeah, I mean, this has Vigilance, right? But I didn't want it to die in combat, so I needed to hold it back. So we take 8 here, go to 2. And Gallant Blast to finish us? Not yet. Oh, Disciple. If we can survive one turn, maybe we can get back into this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, let us survive one turn. Block, block, block. Damn it! Ah, Reckoner's Bargain gets him the Galv Blast. Shh. Alright. Disciple actually looking kind of good there. I'm wondering if Disciple might be better than Owlbear, since we're under so much pressure. Fortunately, we still have a bunch of Owlbear. Um, Not great, we'll keep it. Oh, that's a good draw. What do we go with this? Red or blue? Brookadeem, I kind of feel like that's kind of like one of the things I say, you know, like bad hand keep. Let's go. I mean, it's not too big a deal. We can get the other color with Jewel Thief, right? Uh, 4, 5, 6 mana. Now we got red. So that was a turn 3 full cost Mulldrifter. I think we just take the 2 here. All right, so we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana total. Thanks for the follow, friend. Got good blocks here. Wondering if I might want a double block? No, I think this is a better block. We can 2 for 1 instead of getting 1 for 2'd. I was thinking double block with the 3/3s, but then if they have Galv Blast, they get to use 1 Galv Blast to kill both my creatures. Whereas this block, 1 Galv Blast, and I get both their cards. I mean, we might get to keep the Dino anyway, if they don't draw Galv Blast. Seems good. Yeah. Didn't even need Ancient Grudge. We're on the draw here. We got a Bolt. We got Mulldrifter. I'm not like super happy with this hand, but I think it's good enough to keep. As I almost click Mulligan. Okay, are we facing another Affinity list, or is this something else? There's a lot of decks that use the artifact lands. All right, Racer's Ring to start. So we get that access to Lightning Bolt. Then we play Rimewood Falls. Oh, now I don't want to play Rimewood Falls. I want to play Packmate. Although that does mean that we are not going to be able to evoke the Mulldrifter. That's fine. Lightning Bolt isn't going to be super good if we are playing against Affinity again. But it could still be Mogwarts. Could be something else, like mostly Rakdos. Just assuming, especially with a Reckoner's Bargain, that it is Affinity. Let's play Packmate. We'll play Rimewood Falls. Adelar Cubs, hello. Okay, I can close that now. Just taking a peek at this flowchart here. I'm gonna have to take more time to look at that later. Alright, so we have access to a total of 4 mana. I guess like 5 after the Jewel Thief hits the battlefield. I think we just play Forest, play Jewel Thief, hold up Lightning Bolt. Makeshift Munitions, a very good magic card. Oh, no attacks. Kind of surprised. Altisaur, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we'll go for Mulldrifter this turn. The Owlbear is kind of nice. This gets us a flyer. Ooh, Wild Growth. I don't think there's any value in using the treasure token to cast the Wild Growth now. Just gonna pass the turn. They're gonna kill our Mulldrifter, sure. Spellbomb is interesting with Makeshift Munitions. And the various other sacrifice effects that they have in their deck. Gives you a sideboard card in the main that you can still get value from. Gonna use the treasure. Lightning Bolt before damage, so we maybe save our creature. Okay. We do get to save our creature. I think the creature's more important than the Lightning Bolt. And I can F6 at this point. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wish I could play this right now. Alright, holding back again. They want to sacrifice some lands. I'm fine with that in order to kill my creatures. Okay, Galv Blast. We think we have enough for Altisaur this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Yep. Ooh, Gurmag Angler. That's a cool addition. Altisaur cascades into Jewel Thief. Not bad. Can't really attack in with my 3/3 here, so holding back. Deadly Dispute of Frogmite. Or did they Deadly Dispute the treasure? I think they Deadly Disputed the treasure. Drakuz, hello. Blood Fountain, bit of a problem. They only got one creature in the graveyard right now. Bye-bye Arbor Elf. Don't mind that. What's next? I guess they can, yeah, Blood Fountain, get the 2 Mirror Enforcers back. That seems pretty good. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. 10 mana is not enough for Boarding Party Mulldrifter, but we could Owlbear Mulldrifter, we could Boarding Party Packmate. I want to cast this Boarding Party. 3, 4, 5, 6. For a Packmate, let's go. Oh, when I like to party. I want to hold the Boarding Party back here to block the big fish. Definitely having a little bit of trouble here. Opponent's creatures are just as big, if not bigger than mine. And they got some really nice card advantage. Like, I have some pretty decent card advantage, but they are 10 cards deeper into their deck than we are. Okay, they're holding back at this point, but eventually Makeshift Munitions is just going to kill us. There's the dream. Boarding party into Mulldrifter. One, two, three, 4 mana. Hard to attack into their board, though. I think we might just be dead here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we're dead. I need to catch up a little bit on clock here. So yeah, we just couldn't do anything. Even if we had attacked this turn, they just block, sacrifice their creatures, hit us. No Gelv blasts from the opponent. Oh, no, there's one. Okay, an exile. And we've almost caught up on clock. Alright, let's bring in Ancient Grudge. Yeah, keep this. Maybe we'll get lucky. They'll play non-bridge in the first 2 turns. Oh, they are on the mulligan. That's a bridge. Non-bridge. See if we can hit a land here. I mean, we do, but not really the land I was looking for. And I'll hold Ancient Grudge up for another land here. There we go. Miss on lands. Okay, we hit. I guess we Owlbear here. Probably attack first. Another destructible land. Jeez, doesn't take them much to recover, huh? Another Ancient Grudge. So we could get rid of Great Furnace and Blood Fountain. They don't have, like, a ton of mana here. I'm probably actually supposed to destroy the Mirror Enforcer. Four, five, six. Yeah, I can't Altisaur yet. Gain a few life. I think I'll get rid of that Mirror Enforcer so I can attack. And it looks like we should be able to Altisaur on our turn. Altisaur into Mulldrifter. Pretty cool. Yeah, a little bit, Shauna. I can definitely see that. Takes a true chosen undead to see the resemblance. Just scoop. Hey, Brookadim. So you got the manas to open a chest. We'll get that done right after this game. Alright, Cart Clan Shaman's kind of scary. I think I'm going to go to combat, then play Altisaur. We got a bunch of red mana. Let's go blue. Mulldrifter's going to survive here regardless. Let's see how far they go. I think they gotta, like, pretty much sacrifice enough to kill the Altisaur. No, they're not gonna kill the Altisaur? Oh, they probably have Galv Blast in hand for the Altisaur. So they kill everything except for the Mulldrifter. Okay. And they just concede. Maybe they wanted to keep going. It was probably they wanted to keep going and they made a mistake and let the Kirk Clan Shaman trigger go off the stack, and then they weren't able to continue, would be my guess. All right, let's see here. This one. Nope. This one. Let's open a chest, see what we find inside. Oh. Okay, so we got the classic 5 play points, nothing special there. Niblis of Frost, 4 mana 3/3 Spirit with Prowess and Flying. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, tap target creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its controller next untap step. That's kind of cool. But check this out. This is pretty. Chainer Nightmare Adept. 4 mana 3/2 Legendary Human minion. Says discard a card. You may cast a creature spell from your graveyard this turn. Activate only once per turn. And it says, whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if you didn't cast it from your hand, it gains haste until end of turn. This chainer is actually really cool. I don't know if it's worth anything, but I definitely like the card. I used to play old chainer in EDH. I had a what was the name of the? It was some sort of like flying vampire. You spent mana and a creature would get +X -X. So I'd use it as like repeatable removal, and I had chainer in the deck. Like it was just a mono black control style. Yeah. Yeah, I think that we're thinking of the same card. We got the Ancient Grudge here. I'm gonna keep. Opponent is mulliganing heavily here. If we can Ancient Grudge some destructible lands, we're gonna oh, we get the Arbor Elf. I gotta play Arbor Elf here. I was originally going to go for the Ash Barrens. Another bridge. So we have 3 mana. If we want it, we could go Jewel Thief here. I think Jewel Thief is probably the best bet at this moment. All right, so how much mana do we have this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 mana if we want it. Kind of thinking maybe evoke Mulldrifter here. Could also go get Mountain, foretell Packmate. Kind of like that, actually. And then we get to keep up Ancient Grudge. Yeah, tough choice. We had a lot of options there. I'm just kind of worried, like, we play Owlbear, they Gallop Blast it, we lose that whole turn. Should not be F6ing. They play a destructible land or something, I might want to kill it. Oh, jeez, that's scary. One, two, three, four, five. Could just kill their two Mirror Enforcers. And we still have 2 mana, so we could play the play this. Hopefully we draw some more lands. Oh, another Ancient Grudge. That's a good draw. Makeshift Munitions. Pretty good against our Arbor Elf. Taking us off mana. Kind of like Ancient Grudge, the Great Furnace. Thing is, Makeshift Munitions, like, makes Ancient Grudge kind of mediocre. We could Ancient Grudge the Great Furnace and the Frogmite, then they can't kill our creatures, we get to go in for 6. But then we don't have any other play. Could Ancient Grudge the Frogmite, we could just go in for combat and trade 2 for 1. Kind of like trading 2 for 1. And we'll just play another Packmate. Save the Ancient Grudge for their 4/4s. And they scoop. Cool. Oh, do not like this hand. 1 land. I mean, we do have the Wild Growth, but wow, I do not like it. Oh, this is way better. Unfortunately, we don't get that turn 1 Arbor Elf. Mountain. Are we playing against Burn here? Yep. We're gonna have a hard time game 1. Where's that going? Is the face the place? Or are you bolting the bird? Alright, what's it going to be? Alchemist. Yep. Solid choice. Alright, we're going to go get the forest here. I am going to lightning bolt the alchemist, though. Ooh, big mana. So that's, 2, 4, 5. Alright, I guess we can Altisaur next turn if the Arbor Elf sticks around. That was a bit of a mistake. I wanted to name blue with this, so I should have went with the Wild Growth first. Yeah, it's just, not ideal. Alright, Arbor Elf, please survive one more turn. Do you have Searing Blaze, opponent? No Searing Blaze. Okay. We get to Altisaur. Still, look at our life total. We are in so much danger. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. We could absolutely just be dead here. Should hold Greed mana back. Yeah, personally, I find the prizes are a big part of the draw for me. I do play, like quite a bit of tournament practice, which is, like your free magic, but leagues are one of the best things to happen to Magic ever. I'm being serious. So we should just be dead here. There we go. Let's bring in the 4 disciples. So I think that's all we're bringing in. What are we taking out? Could just take out the Altisaurs. But then again, like we can potentially play Altisaur, like turn 4. Still think is probably just the worst card. I see what you're saying, Adoxy. Like the best players, they're playing in leagues. You go into tournament practice, it's really, really not the same. You cannot compare the matches you get in tournament practice with leagues. Mulligan. Not a fan of this one either. Bad hand keep. We're so dead. We just got nothing this game. Awkward. Alright, I'm gonna play the Arbor Elf here. I think it's worth cracking the clue for it. Also, quite confident that we're toast. Had a pair of bad starting hands. Maybe we should have mulled to 5 to try and find the Disciple. And, you know, if they're not playing land this turn, that means that they only have spells in hand, and that's terrifying. Yeah, no blocks. Terrible. Would have been a great place to draw a Disciple. At least this game will be over quickly. We can move on to the next match. Alright, you have a Fire Blast? No Fire Blast. Oh, we drew Disciple. Okay. A little bit late. But still, gain 4 life, not bad. Definitely better than Weather the Storm on my turn there. Well, we still could just be dead, though. I think we are still just dead. They don't have lands, right? So they just have spells. Easy to kill us. There it is. GG. Is it going to let me type in the chat? There we go. What are with these hands? Well, looks like we're going to be playing against Affinity again. Wow, that's scary. Hey there, Hanky. Made the deck better? You just put Mulldrifter in it. It makes everything better. Oh, opponent's not even going to need the mirrors this game. Take 6 here, go to 8. Double Galv Blast for the win. Yeah, the Pauper meta is a lot better right now than it's been in a long time. We could play the Owlbear. We could play this. I kind of like play this. Draw a card. Oh, nice sequencing. Really nice sequencing. And then we lose our Packmate in the block here. And we die. Alright, let's go to the next one. Started out with some pretty good games here, but getting crushed now. So I wanted, what, 2 of these? We're on the play, so yeah, I want the extra Owlbear on the play. And then on the draw, I switch the Owlbear for a Disciple. Oh man, these hands! They're just so bad. Okay. That feeling when Affinity floods the board and still has 4 cards in hand, yeah, they do not run out of gas. It's 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we get to keep our Arbor Elf, we get to Altisaur next turn. Oh, because I played my land first? Fair. Ancient Grudge. But we don't currently have red mana. I think we just go for Altisaur. A bad Cascade. Like, we could have went for Jewel Thief, Ancient Grudge, the Vault of Whispers, and the Frogmite. Prefer to put a 6/5 on the battlefield, though. And was definitely hoping for a boarding party. Ooh, scary. Oh, I didn't realize I still had so much mana. I had the second Arbor Elf. Oh, yeah, that's true. We should be playing around Kark Clan. Alright, no punish. Please don't kill the Arbor Elf. Damn it. I can only have land, and then so too can you. Oh, no attacks with Mirror Enforcer. I like that. And we get a land. Alright, so we have 4/5 mana Toto. Actually 6 if we want to use the treasure. I think we Mulldrifter. Finally finding some lands. I was pretty close between killing the 4/4 and the land. I mean, they have Blood Fountain. Killing the 4/4 would have meant some attacks, which would have been nice. Spell Pierce, not the best versus us. If they have Galv Blast, the block is bad. Yeah, this is the third Affinity matchup. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. We'll take their Galv Blast, I guess. No Galv Blast. Yeah, who cares about our guys? Threw them right under the bus. I'm pretty bad for that, aren't I, Stream Team? That's not what I wanted to do. Foretell this. Thanks for the follow, friend. Oh, they let me get the mana. Finally get punished for my missequencing on my lands. Oh, triple block. I mean, I think we know what they have in hand. They have right now. They have a Frogmite in hand. All right, here comes the Kark clan. Going for 3. Would have been pretty nice actually to have the Mulldrifter back here so we could trade with the Mirror Enforcer. Just lands. This is why Racer's Ring is good in this deck. So how much mana do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7, so we can play both these cards. Yeah, the life gain's kind of clutch. I would like drawing some good cards. There's a good card. Don't have the mana to play it, though. Nice. Not the best Cascade. We're both kind of flooded here. I'm going to throw an elf under the bus here. Get that extra damage in. Alright, what do you say? Alright! 3 for 3 versus Affinity. Always one land hands. What's going on here? Flame Slash. I'm gonna foretell the Packmate, try and get something on the board. Looks like opponent's gonna have plenty of removal. Oh my. Sunscape Familiar? That is not what I was expecting. Yeah, Shauna, I think since I'm no longer playing the Acid Moss, should probably actually add some lands to the mana base. I like the Lightning Bolt if we can get it to resolve. Oh, they're gonna Ephemerate? Yeah. Ephemerate the Sunscape Familiar. Chaomancer, get back Flame Slash. Flame Slash the Jewel Thief. Ash Barrens. Okay, so if we actually like play the Ash Barrens as a land, we can play Owlbear. I like just continuing to apply pressure with our creatures here. I mean, Infinite Flame Slash, not exactly. They have like one Flame Slash a turn. I would like Ephemerate out of the format. That's my number one card for the wish list ban list. Just take blue out of the format. Nice. Don't even know which one I'm supposed to kill here. Kill the Mulldrifter. Oh, don't. Don't counter my spell. Alright, they're in a pretty good position now, but we're not out of it yet. Flame Slash the Owlbear. Cleansing Wildfire, the reason for the bridges, of course. Another counterspell. Oh, is that a second Ephemerate? Double Ephemerate. I think we lose to that. So close, they're at 4 life. Alright, well, we'll get a bunch of time on the clock anyways. Opponent does seem to be a very quick player, which I found is something you need to be if you're playing an Archaeomancer loop. Oh, man, it's so close. Cast Ephemerate. I think they have another counterspell, like, known, right? Yeah. This is what I get for asking not to face against Affinity again. You don't want to play against Affinity, huh? How about Jeskai Ephemerate? How about no? Three Mulldrifters, no blue mana. We're going to gain a bit of time on the clock, but opponent's going to finish us off this game, guaranteed. Yeah, Ephemerate is a bit of a problem. Hopefully the Pauper format panel will name it in their next announcement, but who knows? We don't exactly know what what their limits are, right? Like, they were originally looking at getting rid of the Tron lands, but WotC told them no. I think that's what happened. Pretty sure I remember hearing that story. Alright, we made up a little bit of time. We're like 2 minutes ahead, but opponent is very, very quick, so I don't think we're going to be able to time them out. Unbanned map, you don't see Tron anywhere. I've seen a bit of Tron here and there. Bolt the Burb made a really cool Tron deck. T-Rex, hello? What are we going to do against opponent here? Double Relic is what we do. Lightning Bolts are good. Pretty much everything we're doing here is good. Maybe we just take out Visionary, since it can't attack through their walls. Yeah, basically the Cascade is for value. Like our best Cascade, we cast Altisaur, Cascade into Boarding Party, Cascade into Mulldrifter. We have done that, but it's pretty rare, obviously. But yeah, we just have a bunch of big stuff, right? So we make a bunch of mana, cast our big stuff, hopefully Cascade into a Mulldrifter. Sometimes we're going to Cascade into Wild Growth, though, and that's not as good. Wondering if Cannonade is where we want to be. It gets rid of their Archaeomancers. Yeah, usually we just Cascade into Arbor Elf, exactly. I mean, we got the Relic. Our hand is so slow. We do have all of our colors of mana. Alright, first turn Relic. And this is going to be a good card against the opponent. It's pretty much the reason we're keeping this hand. So yeah, T-Rex, one of the really important aspects of Pauper is value. Being able to get, like extra draws or what have you. So it's definitely something to be looking at whenever you're looking at a Pauper deck, like how is it going to do in the long game? Is it going to be able to continue to draw cards, or is it going to run out of gas? White Weenie had that problem for a really, really long time, but recently, what was their name? Upstudes created this great White Weenie list that's like almost every creature draws a card. We got a little bit of a delay here. I'm just going to show off that deck because it's really cool. So yeah, you can see here there's so much value in this list. 2 creatures in 1, draws a card, sort of draws a card, draws a card, draws a card, draws a card, Lingering Souls. Okay, stream team. Yep. We're in the game again, but I'm gonna let the opponent wait here a little bit. We're gonna get down to a nice number of chests. Oh, Cloud Post, yeah, that's out. That deck was nuts. I'm so glad that's gone. Oh, cool. Check it out. We got the Awakened Inferno. 6 mana Planeswalker, can't be countered. Each opponent gets an emblem with the beginning of your upkeep, deals 1 damage to you. Chandra Awakened Inferno does 3 damage to each non-elemental creature, or deals X damage to target creature or Planeswalker. If a permanent dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it. Sweet. I don't know, but you can check if you put E-Price into the chat. Silver Quill Silencer, 2 mana 3/2 human. Enters the battlefield, choose a non-lame card. Whenever opponent casts a spell with the chosen name, they lose 3 life and you draw a card. Oh, that's kind of cool too. Cool cards. All right, let's get into the game. Sorry for making you wait, opponent. Nice! Dude! That's 20 ticks? Oh, that is sweet! That's a chest and a half. And Griffin, I see you got the hats off redemption. Where did I put that thing? New hat reveal? All right, ready to go. What do we got here? I guess we're going to go Utopia Sprawl onto this, play Island, get... Okay. Red, play Island, and then we can Ash Barrens. Oh my god, that is so ugly. Whew. That Wildfire. Usually it's bad to use Wildfire on your opponent's lands, but not when they're enchanted. Oh man, keep on killing my stuff. God Pharaoh's Faithful, a little bit of a problem. $69 chests, that's right. All right, let's hope we draw some more lands. Owlbear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could have Counterspell up. It would be pretty bad to cast the Owlbear into a Counterspell here. We would lose the treasure. I don't mind like casting Boarding Party into Counterspell. We got the Cascade at least. Cancel this, hold on. So if we use the land to cast the Sprawl, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's so awkward. I'm sure they have a Counterspell, though. I don't want to use the treasure. Thought so. So yeah, if we had used the treasure there, that would have been bad. Mulldrifter Ephemerate. Draw 10 million cards. Oof. That's brutal. Wish we had a Mulldrifter here. We are getting our ass kicked here. That first cleansing Wildfire, getting rid of our Utopia Sprawl was such a beating. We've been struggling to catch up ever since. Yeah, we would we would be doing much better if we were playing like classic Ponza. Have some land destruction for their Karus. We're gonna have to crack our relic. Oh, the Modern Age. Good card. Yeah, I mean, God Pharaoh's Faithful, this isn't the matchup for them. But they're incredible against some decks, like versus Burn or whatever. 5 mana. I guess we'll go Packmate Arbor Elf. They even have Counterspell up. We're so dead. If we had cracked the relic before Ochaeomancer hit the battlefield, then they would have been able to cast a spell after my relic resolved, and then still get something back with the Archaeomancer. Whereas with the trigger on the stack, we've just eliminated one trigger from the Archaeomancer, so they get no value from this. It's just a 4 mana 1/2. And remember, like, it seems like, oh, well, you know, like a bunch of their cards don't matter. They drew 6 cards from a single Mulldrifter, and I think their turn 2 play was destroy my land with Utopia Sprawl on it. So they had some pretty good early game here. And that's been carrying them the rest of the way, I think. Hey, Drak Cuz, congrats on playing some Yawgmoth soon. Um, Bad matchup, Rhinos, Mill is hard. Four color, like anything with Fury and Solitude in the same deck is really hard. Hammer Time is a good matchup, but, you know, don't get overconfident. I think you're probably right, but this is the last game, so we're gonna let the opponent kill us. I like to punish people for playing this deck by making them actually win the game. Oh yeah, Murktide is tough. Definitely winnable though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go for boarding party or Altisaur? I don't think it matters. Not like we're gonna kill them. Yeah, go for that reach, exactly. Counter spell on the Altisaur. Get the Owlbear, draw a card. See if we hit a land here. Nope. Turn 11. 4 lands in play. Alright, you got a Lightning Bolt. And we're so dead. Alright, GG's. Get a treasure chest, which means we're back up to 70, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so this is the deck that we were playing today. Temur Cascade. Based it off of the Gruul Ponza list that I've been playing quite a bit recently. Definitely enjoyed this. I feel like it's not too hard to splash to get the colors of mana because of we got Jewel Thief, we got Utopia Sprawl, we got Ash Barrens. We did have some fairly awkward hands though. Gonna have to go back and look at like our starting hands and stuff. We had a lot of bad starting hands. And I mean, this is a very small sample size. We only played 5 matches of Magic, but it felt like a lot of the time our start was very awkward. So I might want to try and rebuild this with the early game in mind. Not exactly the easiest thing to do though. Definitely like the Nylea's Disciple. Actually came in really handy versus Affinity, which is a bit of a surprise. but they can do quite a bit of damage. So, you know, like gaining 6 or 8 life as well as getting a blocker seems pretty good. The Ancient Grudge, fairly decent against the Affinity lists. I mean, we could be playing Deglamer, which would allow us to deal with indestructible artifact lands, but you can't beat the value of Ancient Grudge, right? 2 for 1. And, you know, it's in colors. Yeah, I think that I would definitely play this deck again. If you want to pick it up yourself and play it, I would suggest that you tinker with it a little bit, but definitely would recommend this list, and it's nice to see Jewel Thief getting some action.